Go ahead. We can just sum it up that every concept appears to be a brain state that doesn't have any kind of supernatural cause, that it's a natural process that my brain does.
Right, yeah, exactly. Okay. So these are the things that were formed over time by the process of evolution and natural selection. Mm-hmm. And the idea here is that as evolution works, it selects for beliefs that are adaptive, but not for beliefs that are true or false.
That's
for
correct.
Beliefs that are adaptive to survival.
That's correct.
Whatever's going to help you survive is essentially what's going to be selected for.
So let me ask you this, Peter. Are you more likely to survive if your internal model matches reality than if it doesn't?
This is the key point of the argument, and the answer is that it seems, when you really reflect on it, that it's equally probable, or
it's equally probable. So the person.
Can I explain?
So hang on, Peter. How can it, I don't know how we've gotten to the mathematical portion where we've determined equal probability, but just as a matter of speculation, if I believe that there's not a car barreling down the street at me, and I'm wrong, I'm dead.
Right.
And if I believe that there is a car barreling down the street at me, I have the ability to get out of the way. So it seems to me that you can't say that inaccuracy is equally likely to produce positive results.
This isn't ad hoc. I have an argument to this.
Sorry?
This is not an ad hoc assertion. I have an argument to this.
Okay. I thought I just gave you one that you didn't respond to, but go ahead.
Do you want me to address your example? Should I address your example?
Yes.
Okay, so this is how I would just use it. So if you know, there's a car, right, that's coming at you. You could be of the belief that this car exists, I better get out of the way. The car actually does exist, and that true belief is going to help you get out of the way. Okay. Or you could be of the false belief that getting hit by a car will give you $1 million, right? Let's say you believe that, so you would want to get hit by a car. But
so you've already changed what the premise is, but go ahead.
No. I'm explaining it as explained. So you believe that if you get hit by a car, you'll get $1 million. But if you get hit by an even faster car, you'll get hit by you'll get even more money. So when you see this car, you think, I could probably get hit by a faster car. And say you have the belief that the faster you get away from a car, the more money you'll get. So now you run away faster, and you're more adept to survive than the person who believes there's an actual real car coming at him.
Yeah, but see, you've completely changed my premise. This is the post hoc rationalizations that are in here. My thing is not that it's not possible for people to have false beliefs that are beneficial. I'm talking about I'm walking out into the street. Two people are getting ready to cross the street from opposite sides of the street. One of them believes a car is coming down the street at a high rate of speed, and the other one does not believe that a car is coming down the street. They don't see the car. Their internal map of reality does not include the car. Which of those is more likely to wind up dead?
You can't, but you're leaving. Can I just address the problem in the example?
So all I'm talking about is whether or not the internal map of reality matches reality. And you're talking about a variety of different alternate views that might produce the same thing. Well, that's why I did the specific example that I did. Because the simple fact is, if the two of us are in this position, me and Don are standing side by side along the edge of a forest, and I am convinced that I see a tiger, and Don does not see the tiger, and I run away. Now, there's two possibilities. Either a tiger is there or there was no tiger there. If there was a tiger there, then I live with my correct belief, and Don will probably die with his incorrect belief. If there's not a tiger there, then we will both live. That is a complete admission of your point that Don's correct belief and my false belief can both lead to you living. I'm talking about the discrete situations where your map of reality, if your map of reality was completely accurate, if in fact every belief in your head mapped to reality exactly, are you more likely to make correct decisions about reality than someone who has merely one thing wrong?
than someone who has merely one thing wrong. Well,
Sure. Hang on, Peter. Hang on, because I want to make this simple. Let's say there are only 1,000 facts about reality. That's it. And
Okay.
I have all 1,000 of them correct, and Don has 999 of them correct, and Ben has 500 of them correct. Sorry, buddy. And you have 5 of them correct. Do you think it's unreasonable that we could say that the 5, the 500, the 999, and the 1,000 are also pretty much representations of how likely they are to make good decisions about reality?
I would say that answer would be contingent upon how those beliefs came about.
No,
why?
Peter, that's completely false.
But can I explain why that's true?
It's
I have
not.
an argument for that.
Please tell me why that's true so I can once again tell you it's false.
I'll explain why I think it's true. I'm very curious to hear why you would think it's false.
Because the truth of a proposition is not in any way impacted by how you arrived at it. Don could flip a coin right now, and I could be convinced that pixies told me it's heads, and I could be right. But the reason why I was right is completely irrelevant as to whether or not I'm actually right.
Yes, exactly. Yes, I agree. Well, on that I agree.
Good. Then you just agreed with my point.
No, I didn't agree with your point, and this is why. Can I explain why I didn't agree with your point?
Go for it.
The reason why I didn't agree with your point is because if you consider that we both came about, like assuming that we both came about by some means that made our beliefs beneficial to our survival, then I would believe that whatever set of false beliefs I have are also beneficial to my survival. And because for any set, you could consider some set of true propositions that help me survive, I can come up with another set of false propositions that not only help me survive, but help me survive better. And by taking away a true proposition from a set, I could be at a position where I'm less able to survive if all the other propositions in the set are true and I'm missing one. So that's why I thought your car example was faulty, because you were
listen to what you're doing,
the same
Peter.
propositions and that I was missing one. In which case, you're right.
Listen to what you're doing.
If I'm missing one and I have a false one that's better, I'll be more apt to survive.
Listen to what you're doing. You're basically saying that it doesn't matter whether you are correct or not about reality. That there is, in fact, no benefit to being correct about reality, and it may, in fact, be in your best interest to be wrong about reality. That is the position you are now advocating.
Yes.
Okay, goodbye. We're done. That is patently absurd. I think it is. I think it is a complete. I think it is a lie. I think it is.
But I gave you an argument.
I think it is. You know what? It doesn't matter. I think it is completely dishonest on your part, because you're not willing to consider the discrete examples. You're not even willing to acknowledge that the example of narrowing it down to 1,000 facts about reality, you think the person that only has 5 of them right is likely to make better decisions about the reality. You want to?
No, I did not say that. I did not say that. I said
your entire
about
position, Peter, your entire position that you summarized afterwards is that it could be in your best interest to be more wrong.
It could be, depending on, yes, if the false beliefs are such that you have a better adaptive trait, evolution guarantees they'll be wrong.
That's only true if you consider one specific example and all the possible fictions that could lead you away. But you're ignoring what those fictions can lead you to. This is the gambler's fallacy. This is the expectation that you're due. You are ignoring all the potential consequences of those false beliefs in order to assert for that specific situation that they lead to truth. And I'm talking about whose view of reality is more likely to consistently lead them to correct conclusions, the one whose internal map of reality accurately maps, or the one whose internal map does not map.
Can I just address that real quick? Can I just say, I just consider someone who has a perfect map of reality,
okay,
right? Now, that's going to influence their behaviors in certain ways.
Yes.
Because they're going to say, based on this map, I might do this, I might do that.
Yes.
And that's going to, lead them to having an outcome. But you can have a false map of reality. But for every action that you take, having that true map of reality, you can construct a set of false beliefs that leads to the same actions, such that they're identical.
But if you maintain those false beliefs, you are ignoring the consequences of those false beliefs in other scenarios.
No, but you're assuming that they would happen. There's true beliefs that could lead me to get eaten by a tiger as well in other scenarios. Obviously, if you have the true belief that you'll get eaten, that one particular true belief, then you're not going to get eaten. But there's a huge set of other true beliefs you could have that would cause you to get eaten. You're assuming that true beliefs are always going to help you out, but they're not. In the same way that you can construct a set of false beliefs that lead you astray, you can construct a set of true beliefs that lead you astray. You just like to focus on the true beliefs.
You can construct a set of true beliefs,
and you're ignoring the whole other space of true beliefs.
So are you saying God's a fuck up because he's omniscient?
Say that again?
God, you're saying God, if God's omniscient and has all the true beliefs, then you're saying he can't possibly do anything right. Is that kind of what you're saying?
No, I haven't even mentioned God. I haven't even mentioned God in this whole discussion. But sure.
Okay, well, let's assume a God has omniscience.
Okay.
Are you saying that that's not a desirable trait?
No, I think omniscience is a good thing because
it helps you make the right decisions, right?
Well, I mean, it guarantees in a solid way that your decisions are rational. It guarantees that, well, not that your decisions are rational, I guess that depends on the person, some other things, but it does guarantee at least that you'll have true beliefs about what exists.
And why would you want true beliefs?
See what?
Why would you want true beliefs?
Why would you want true? I mean, I can answer. I mean, I think there's an intrinsic thing. I think there's something intrinsic about knowing the truth. I think we all sort of have an intrinsic desire.
No, I'm asking why would you portray omniscience as desirable because it means that you have true beliefs, and I'm asking why do you think true beliefs are desirable?
Why do I think true beliefs are desirable? It connects you to your world, I guess.
Thank you. That's what I've been saying for 15 frickin' minutes, and you've been arguing the exact opposite. Peter, we've had you on long enough. I appreciate the call. You are welcome to call back another time. I'm sorry you backed yourself into a corner, but that's the way it goes sometimes, and there's other people waiting. If you cannot, this is one of the things, the lame rationalizations that people do on behalf of religion. They're wanting to find a target anywhere they can, and they are willing to think themselves into knots and ignore the very obvious, clear ramifications that they will then admit under another context. So thank you, Don, for getting him where I
actually had another way to short circuit this thing, but it was entertaining.
Yeah, it was fun. All right. So we got Eric in